use a little bit more of his boxing and his angles, and both guys already talked about staying out of the clinch this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. 5 rounds for the Glory Featherweight Championship of the world. Both men have worn the belt. Both come to reclaim and take home kickboxing's biggest prize. This bout sanctioned by the Commonwealth of Virginia Department of Professional and Occupational Regulation. At the opening bell, your referee is Chris Wagner. To Glory fans watching around the world, from Norfolk to Norway and all points in between, it's time for Glory! Let's meet the challenger. Fighting out of the black corner, he won the Glory Featherweight Contender Tournament in 2014. His professional record, 27 wins with 3 losses, 8 of those wins coming by knockout. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.78 meters, he weighed in at fight time at an even 142 pounds, 64.4 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Canada, he is the former featherweight champion of the world. He is Gabriel Varga. His opponent standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner successfully defended the belt at Glory 28 Paris. His record, 33 wins with 5 losses, 14 of those coming by knockout. At 5 feet 8.5 inches, 1.74 meters, he weighed in at 142 pounds, 64.4 kilos. Fighting out of the Ukraine by way of the Netherlands, he is the reigning and defending Glory Featherweight Champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Serhiy Adamchuk. Once again, your referee is Chris Wagner.
Gabriel. Serhiy. Right here, right here. Right here. All right, gentlemen, it's for the Glory Featherweight Championship of the world. Want a nice, clean fight. I'll be at my commands at all times. In case of a knockdown, go to the neutral corner I tell you to go to. Remain there until I call you out. Any questions over here? Any questions over here? Fight fair, fight hard. Touch them up. Judge. Judge. Judge.
So here in Glory 32, Virginia, 5 3-minute rounds, or maybe less, for the Glory Featherweight Championship. The champion, Serhiy Adamchuk, in the white gloves. The former champion and challenger, Gabriel Varga, in the black. Their first meeting at times degenerated into an ugly clinch fest. Repeated warnings by referee Stefano Valenti, and yet never deducting a point from Adamchuk. If he would have done that, it would have been a draw. Varga would have retained the title.
Yeah, that was a big call not to take a point away. But again, Varga didn't feel confident in his range and his boxing. So he felt he did a lot of training to avoid and stay out of the clinch.
It would be nice if they avoid moments like that.
The first thing you see is Serhiy being a southpaw. So again, that changes things a lot.
Adamchuk not a volume striker by any means, and already we've got, this is, wow.
Go in that corner. Go in that corner. Doc.
That last time he did that too.
Just check it. Can you continue?
Headbutted right away. Come on.
Good? Okay. We can't treat it. We got to go. Yes or no?
Wow.
It's not bothering his vision. It's good.
Repair my vision, right?
It's on the side. It's on the side of the head. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right here, again. Right here, right here, right here. That's accidental. Accidental headbutt. Accidental headbutt. Back in the corner. Watch your head, okay? Got it? Got it? Both of you, watch your heads. Ready? Fight!
So referee Wagner admonishing them both, and you heard the commentary from Gabriel Varga saying that happened in the last fight as well, but they will continue the cut in a just over the side of the right eye. Shouldn't impair his vision at this stage.
You just have to hope that that doesn't take a lot of confidence out of his striking.
But Adamchuk fighting from a southpaw stance. Varga, the taller, rangier, longer fighter.
Fight out, fight out.
I like when Varga's using those kicks on the outside. It keeps a little bit more range, and it keeps Serhiy's punches, slows them down, keeps them in check.
Here the respective corners barking out instructions to their fighters, and here we are again, and this time it's Varga who is initiating the clinch, and you see Adamchuk, who has a law degree, wants to be a lawyer. He pleaded his case there, saying, hey, it's not me. There was a good combination that connects from Adamchuk. And the blood in that eye beginning to look like a mess.
And sometimes just fighters and styles cause clinching. We saw the same thing with Simon Marcus and Artem Levin.
Don't remind me.
Stop. Step back. Fight.
Body kick from Varga. Very tentative start to this featherweight championship fight.
10 seconds.
Already seen an accidental headbutt that has opened a cut around the right eye of Gabriel Varga, the challenger.
Stop. Fight.
And as we heard Varga say, the same thing happened in their first fight in Milan.
Yeah, when one fighter's coming in, crashing with punches, and the other fighter doesn't move, or he comes in as well, that's causing a headbutt. It's very hard to see where the cut happened. There was more of a grazing headbutt. But even in those range there, one of those guys have to really push off and create distance. And again, it has to be very frustrating for Varga early in the round of his title to get a cut early on. And let's hope he stays focused and is able to stick to his game plan.
Fight.
Round number 2 scheduled for 5 for the Glory Featherweight Championship. The champion, Serhiy Adamchuk in the white gloves. The challenger, Gabriel Varga in the black. Again, considered two of the best technical fighters. Good exchange.
A lot of these guys, they're both of them are crashing in with their boxing. I like them to set their punches up with their kicks. Keep the fight on the outside. They don't need to crash in and go head to head all the time.
Like waves crashing in on the beaches here in Virginia. And again, time is called by the referee.
Happens again, I'm taking away points, I'm going to disqualify you guys. You clear? Stop coming in head first, you understand me? Stop. Let's go. Fight!
Well, referee Chris Wagner taking control of the fight and warning both of them. They could take points away or even disqualify them. And, you know, they say styles make fights, and, well, so far, these two are like a leisure suit, my friend. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing matchup, but, again, they're close, they're clinching.
Fight!
You hear Big Mike in the corner calling for the low kick. In the earlier Glory fights, you saw Serhiy using a lot of that rear low kick, attacking the back leg But again, he's been focusing a lot on his boxing and less on his kicking.
Oh, and there's the knockdown by Gabriel Varga.
6, 7, 8. You okay? Come to me here. Fight!
So a somnambulant start. And we've got a knockdown here in round number 2 with a minute left. And let's see if that will pick up the pace as Gabriel Varga, the challenger, scores the knockdown of the champion.
He really needed that for that confidence, especially with that cut. But he's finding good success with that right hand. But if you notice, he landed that at a longer range and distance. So he needs to keep throwing it from further away.
And it's been a night of knockouts here at Glory 32. And we have the first knockdown in this championship affair. And the featherweights, of course, would love a piece of that knockout action, not just the light heavyweights. Although between them, just 22 knockouts. Not known for their knockout power, but known for their proficient technique and a good confidence booster for Gabriel Varga here in round 2.
Let's take a look at that knockout. He found a nice short right hand, and it was actually the left hook of Varga as Adamchuk was exiting. Perfectly timed, sets it up with the right hand. As soon as Adamchuk exits from the close range, perfectly timed left hook. Well done by Gabriel Varga. He really needs to capitalize on those transitions. Either when Adamchuk is coming in or when Adamchuk is exiting, those are his money shots.
Wobbling.
Fight!
Round 3 of the Glory Featherweight Championship. Fight here between Serhiy Adamchuk and Gabriel Varga, and some more clinching.
Varga has really good kicks on the outside. I'm not sure why he's not using them a little bit more. Adamchuk's landing on the inside, but he needs to use his angles a little bit more. Big Mike keeps calling for that rear low kick. With Adamchuk being the shorter fighter, that's a good strategy to go inside. When he's inside, use that exit low kick. Fight! You have Varga's corner now saying push off the face, create space, create some range to be able to throw some punches. Those are the kicks that Varga needs to throw.
Just past the midpoint of this round number 3. Varga scored a knockdown in round 2. Again, that cut was the result of an accidental head clash in round 1. Blood on both sides of Varga's face now.
I'd like to see Adamchuk again use his kicks also. Being a southpaw, that's a perfect opportunity to throw your power left kick or your straight left.
Varga working the body with a combination.
Varga's using the body head mentality. Hit the body, go upstairs.
Stop! Wait. Fight! Fight.
Referee Wagner instructing them to fight out. But clinches continue to be the order between these two. Not a lot in terms of offense. So here's a little more about your Glory featherweight champion, Serhiy Adamchuk. And there's Gabriel Varga's fighter profile. All right, we're headed to the penultimate round, the championship rounds here on Glory 32. Seen a lot of fistic fireworks tonight, but not so much here in the main event. Let's see what they have in store for us here in round 4 as Alyssa lets us know that it is the 4th round that's coming up here at Glory 32, Virginia.
Fight.
I feel Adamchuk needs to be a little bit more active. On my unofficial scorecard here, I have Varga up 2 rounds to 1, and especially with that knockdown, that puts Varga up, in my opinion, 3 points.
Varga, who in essence is really his own coach. He and his brother come up with a game plan when he gets a chance to travel to the mainland of British Columbia, Vancouver area. He sometimes spars with Glory veteran Josh Johnson. Adamchuk, of course, representing Mike's gym in the Netherlands, and that gym has produced a lot of big-name fighters.
Yeah, that's a big advantage for him, having that constant high-level sparring. But it just shows how technical and how intelligent of a fighter Varga is to do and to get to the level he is with such limited sparring and training partners.
Varga won the Glory 17 Los Angeles Featherweight Contender Tournament. He did return to the win column with a decision over Liu Wei back in January. But this is his first fight back in Glory since losing the title to Adamchuk at Glory 25 Milan in November of last year. Just past the midpoint of the 4th round.
Both of these guys are still relying on that boxing.
There's a jumping knee by Varga, has Adamchuk cornered. Good head movement by Adamchuk, and they continue to jockey in Greco-Roman wrestling position.
I like that knee of Varga. If Adamchuk keeps coming in with that aggressive boxing, that straight right knee up the middle is a perfect strike.
There's the tie clinch and the switch knee there by Varga that missed. Southpaw Adamchuk needs to start firing. We told you that he's not about volume, although he needs to pump it up here with 30 seconds left in the 4th frame.
He needs to keep up with those low kicks. He just needs to be a little bit more active. Gabe Varga needs to capitalize on being the taller fighter.
Yeah, take advantage of those physical advantages.
Throw that jab, throw the kick on the outside, try to time Adamchuk trying to come in.
There's a good left hand by Adamchuk. The 5th and final round with the Glory Featherweight Championship up for grabs is next.
And also, if you punch to the body, don't make the hook upstairs. Either get all right, win this fight. Win this round.
Be ready for the barrage.
Fight!
So the fifth and final round, and really, this could determine the winner of very close rounds, except Varga did score the knockdown in round 2. Received a cut over the right eye, courtesy of an accidental head clash in round 1. But Varga has, for the most part, dictated the pace, the range, working the body. Has been the more active, the busier of the two fighters.
And you have to think that's what's going to steal him this fight. He's constantly pushing the pressure. Seems like he's landing more of the clean shots.
Well, he told us he needed motivation to get the belt. He said that once he did win the belt, he kind of lost his motivation. Well, needs to be motivated here against Serhiy Adamchuk in the fifth and final round. Who wants it more?
This is a big opportunity, especially for Team Canada Kickboxing. We've done a great job.
Look at that, though.
including-
Total strikes dead even in terms of the strikes landed. Varga's thrown a lot more. Again, these stats courtesy of Fight Metric. And again, the numbers only tell a part of the story. But in that regard, and there are now a couple of left kicks by Varga. And I believe, unless that's the blood of Varga, yeah, I think it is, right? That's Varga.
It looks like Adamchuk
does
has
he
a
have a
little
cut
cut
too
in
as
between
well?
rounds. I was able to see a cut between the eyebrows of Serhiy.
So Varga, or excuse me, Adamchuk landing a couple of nice left kicks to the body. Now Varga busy, but look up on the ropes. Adamchuk delivers a combination and then immediately clinches. A minute left in the fight.
Varga's corner is calling for in and out movement. You don't need to go head to head when he's out in the corner. Keep your range, keep your distance, fire your kicks.
Spinning back fist blocked by Gabriel Varga. With the final 30 seconds remaining. In a competitive fight again. Varga recorded the knockdown in round 2. Looms large here as we look like, it looks like we're gonna go to the judges' scorecards. Just like they did in Milan at Glory 25. Where Adamchuk recorded the razor-thin decision. Something tells me it's going to be conjoined twins close again when it comes to the judges' totals in this one. So they go the distance again in the rematch. Both of them lift their arms, indicating they both think they will walk away from Glory 32 as Glory Featherweight Champion. How do you have it on your unofficial scorecard and why?
Well, I have to give the fight to Varga in my opinion. He was doing more of, he was landing more of the clean strikes and he had more aggression coming in. I didn't feel like Adamchuk did enough. He was inside landing some good low kicks, but it seemed like Varga was landing more of the cleaner shots and was a little bit more aggressive. And that knockdown in the second round, in my opinion, should give Varga the fight. But again, very close fight. Good performance by Adamchuk. Still in the air, but my official scorecard has to go to Gabriel Varga.
So they maintained the pace. It was very close, and we'll see how the judges saw it. We'll find out who is going to be the Glory Featherweight Champion in just a moment. So we await the official decision here in the main event for the Glory Featherweight Championship, but prominent promoter in the Northeast in the Garden State of New Jersey, Lou Neglia, helping bring Glory Kickboxing to New Jersey for Glory 30. So we still await the decision. And let's look at some of the action that went down here between Gabriel Varga. Nice knockdown in round 2 of the champion, Serhiy Adamchuk.
And again, it was both of these guys really using their boxing to try to steal the fight. Again, there was a lot of clinching, but not as much as the first time. Both of them were a little bit more active on the inside. But again, I feel, again, two fighters who can fight each other 1,000 times, you might still get the same result. But to me, it was a good fight, back and forth exchanges. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more range and kicks on the outside. But again, overall, a tough fight to score. You can see here, it was Gabriel Varga was a little bit more active. They were very close on total landed, but it just shows that Gabriel Varga was a little bit more active, again, which shows that degree of aggressiveness, which could be the difference in this fight.
No surprise that two guys who clinch a lot, they're very close, right, in the clinch? Well, they're very close in the stats as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals. The judges score this bout 48-47, 48-46, and 48-48, a majority decision for your winner and new Glory Featherweight Champion of the World, Gabriel Varga.
So it's now one apiece as Gabriel Varga reclaims the Glory Featherweight Championship from Serhiy Adamchuk via majority decision. So as close can be, my man.
It was a very tough fight to score, but it was that second round knockdown by Varga which stole him the fight.